Today we are lowering the Corsa. Before we lower it, we're going to check how many fingers before we touch the arch, and I'd say that's 2 fingers. So when we lower it, we'll do this again and see if we lose a finger or about the same. The lowering springs I bought them for cheap off Facebook Marketplace. As I said, all these videos are going to be based around cheap first car mods, stuff like that. So what I'll do, I'll get them all out, get the car up in the air, and then we'll start the process of getting it lowered. Let's get the car up and wheels off, and then we can start. Right, these are the lowering springs. I'm pretty sure them are the rears, them are the fronts. So what we'll do, we'll open the bonnet now. Right, so this is the top mount. We need to get that bolt off. These 2 pins out, and then take care of this. Hopefully this is just a bit of grime, so we'll give it a wire brush, get some WD-40 on it, then we can get the top drop link connection off, and then we'll be able to pull the whole shock out, and then we'll be able to swap over the spring. Okay, so that bolt there is a 19, that one will be a 19 mil. I'll get this off now. And then wiggle this pin out. Oh, nope, got it. Well, that's the bottom 2 pins out, so the hub is now free. Disconnect your lines, and then we'll concentrate on getting the drop link off. Okay, so I'm just going to try and impact this off, and hopefully it comes. If not, we'll have to get some mouldies on the back. No, the whole back thing's spinning, so what we'll do, get some mold grips on the back of there, stop that from spinning. Right, so that's the bolt off the drop link and off, and what I'll do is I'll leave the mold grips on there just for when I come to tighten it back up. They're already on and I can tighten it up. So what we'll do, we'll take the top mount off now, which is literally just taking this bolt off, and then the whole thing should drop free. I think that's an 18, but the 19 went over, it didn't slip, so I've used the 19 mil because I've got a 19 mil deep impact socket. And that's the shot completely out. Like I said, we'll leave that alone, and then we'll come back to that to tighten it up. Don't do this at home. Right, that's the top mount off. Now the spring off, new spring on, put it back on, put it back in the car. There is a recognisable difference in the height of these, so hopefully we get quite a bit of drop when they're on the car. And that's the lowering spring all back on its shock. Kind of difficult on your own, putting pressure on and then putting the bolt on, but we got it done, razzed it back up, and now we'll put it back in the car. Now put the drop link back, and then we'll lift up the hub and brake assembly and put them pins back in. Okay, put this wire back in there, and that should be good all down here. Now we'll just tighten up the top mount. That's the front's done, so what we'll do, we'll move on to the rears now, which is 10 minutes. Just literally pull the spring out, put the new spring in, and should be good to go. Alright, so that's an e-torque bolt. This is not an e-torque socket, but it fits over there snugly, so we're just going to try and get it off. And it worked an absolute treat, and that's still in all right shape. Jobs are good, and now we can pull the spring. Nearly. Both springs have come out because I took out the same bolt on that side, jacked the car up and put the bar in and moved it slightly, and the whole rear axle has just dropped, which is ideal for us right now because we're changing both springs anyway. So I'll put that in, and then I'll put the other one in as well. Okay, that's in now. Now what I'll do is I'll bring up the rear suspension, put that little bolt back in, and then it should be good. Right then, jack up this back axle, compress the spring, and then we can put the bolt in. Right, that's seated in position. Get your bolt, send her straight back in, start her off, and then gunner back up. And then release the jack. Yeah, sorted. Okay, that's the front and the rear's done, and the rear other side, because I was there, might as well do it. Now I'll quickly do the other front, and then we'll put the car down and see how it looks. Right, we're finished with the springs. They're all on now, but I swear to God, the front, it's higher than it was before. So I'll show you the car now, and I'll let you decide. I think the rears are lower, but the front's definitely higher. I did the finger test, and I'll show you the finger test again. Okay, so before it was 2 fingers. What the f... Oh well, is what it is. It's got new springs on now, so that's a good thing. All in all, it is better because I have changed the springs, and I've got to have a look underneath there, and everything does look fine under the car. Next thing we'll do, we'll put on the new wheels. They are cheap wheels, so we've had to do a lot of work, but what I'll do is I'll show you the whole refurb process. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for the next video. I'll see you in the next one.